Hi, I'm sorry to bother you at home. Do you have a moment to talk? I am an internist. I'm a doctor. And I was actually in the pharmacy just now when you came in. So I saw that you were asking the pharmacist about painkillers, and it looked like you were buying a bandage and an ice pack. And sorry, I know this is very forward, but I saw the way you were moving around on that leg, and I'm worried that you might have a serious injury. I tried to catch you before you left the pharmacy, but I was still in line, and by the time I got outside, you were taking off, so I just jumped in my car and I followed you. I followed you here. Hey, so I know, I know it's very, probably very unsettling to have a man you don't know follow you home. You don't know me at all. I'm a stranger. I completely appreciate that. And if you want me to go, I will leave right now. No questions asked. Okay. And you'll never see me again. But I do just want to say that if you have ligature damage, like an ACL tear or a serious fracture of a certain type, moving around on it and trying to tough this out, whatever it is, trying to not go to the hospital or whatever you're doing, that could actually worsen the injury really significantly. And in some cases, I don't want to scare you, but it can actually be life-threatening to not deal with an acute injury like this right away. Again, I don't want to alarm you, and I know that just my presence here might be doing that. I just knew that I was going to be worrying about you all day, and that I wasn't going to be able to sleep tonight if I didn't at least try to help. So I feel better now. My conscience is clear. I've told you that I'm worried about you, and I'm telling you that I would strongly recommend that you get yourself to the hospital. And I can go now if you want. But if you don't mind my saying, you look upset, and I know that in moments like this, it can be really hard to try to figure out what to do next. You're probably in a state of shock, if this happened recently, which it looks like it did. So again, no pressure at all. But if you want me to, I'm happy to stick around and help you try to game out your next steps. Yeah? Are you sure? Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to come in. Well, is there somewhere we can sit down? Cool, yeah, I'll follow you. Okay, there you go. Nice and easy. Can I help you sit down? No, you got it. Okay. All right. Sure, I'll just sit across from you here. And, if you'd like, I can start by just looking at your leg myself. And, I don't have all of my equipment here, of course, or this isn't a hospital, but I might be able to just tell you what I see and if there's... Okay, great. Yeah, so just, why don't you just is it comfortable to lift your leg like this? You can just put it on the coffee table here. Okay, here, I'm gonna help you do this part, okay? Just gonna lift this. There we go. Right, gently there on the coffee table. Okay. Does that hurt? No more than it did before. Okay. Do you want to just roll up your pants leg here? Okay, great. There we go. Okay, yeah, see if you can get it above your knee, if that's possible. And then, great, okay. Very good. Okay, so it looks like we've got some swelling and inflammation here. You want to tell me what happened? You tripped going up some stairs in the park. Some like stone steps. I see, okay. And it looks like, clearly you've got a pretty significant laceration here. Did you strike your leg on the concrete? Oh, it was on a sort of metal shield? I see. Got it, okay. Alright, well, yeah, the laceration's one thing, and you're probably going to want a tetanus shot for that. I can tell you that right now. Now, if you're okay with it, I'm going to take your leg here. I'm going to lift up your calf very gently. And I'm just going to try to sort of move it from side to side and this will help me determine whether there is ligature damage. Okay? Alright, great. Here we go. Just gonna... Okay. Is there pain there? Not too much, okay. Okay, well, I've got some preliminary good news, which is that I think your ligaments here are fine. I don't think this is an ACL tear or anything like that. But given how much swelling there is and how sensitive it is, I would say that you probably want to get it x-rayed and see if there's a fracture. So yeah, for both those reasons, I would recommend that you get seen right away, if you can. I'm guessing you don't have health insurance, is that right? Yeah, no, I understand. I see it a lot, actually. You know, a lot of my patients, they avoid getting care right away because they're not insured, and then it cascades into more serious problems. It's just a mess. But at any rate, don't worry about that, okay? Listen, the clinic that I work at, I can get you sorted out there. Like, we can go down there together, and no one's going to ask any questions if I bring you in and treat you, okay? So, do you want to head there right now? I can take you in. You don't? You sure? Okay, well, I mean, I do really want to get this leg x-rayed, all right? Like, to me, that feels pretty urgent, and what's that? You want to wait until tomorrow? Okay. Hey, you know, that's your prerogative. Hey, no, I get it. You seem tough, and, you know, I try to tough stuff out too. But just do me a favor, okay? Tomorrow, take a look at it and see whether the swelling has gone down at all, see whether it's any more or less sore. If it seems like it's getting worse, that may well indicate a fracture, and you're not going to walk that off, okay? That's going to take something more serious. So at least for me, it's a favor. Please, take a look at it tomorrow and consider going in for an x-ray. I can give you my information, and like I said, we can sort it out. It won't be a problem. Okay? Oh, no, don't worry about it. Listen, I'm happy to help. This is what I do. That's what I'm here for. Oh, hey. Hey, it's okay. Oh, it's all right. Hey, can I just come sit next to you? Is that all right? All right, let me sit down next to you. Hey, you can let it out. It's all right. Can I just put my arm around you like this? Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, just let it out. Oh no, I know. An injury like that, it's a shock to your whole system. You have all these pent-up feelings inside you. There's the pain, there's the fear. I know, I get it. It's okay. You're safe now. It's all right. Okay, I got you. It's all right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you took a big old shock out there, didn't you? What'd you say? You feel stupid? Why? Why do you feel stupid? What does that mean? For getting an injury like that on the stairs? Hey, no, listen. Daily life is dangerous, okay? The worst injuries I see, the most gruesome stuff, it's all from people just living their daily lives. You know, people fall in the bathtub, people trip on the carpet. That's how people get hurt. I mean, don't get me wrong, like skydiving and mountain biking and stuff like that, it is dangerous, for sure. But so is just living your daily life. So, hey, if you're stupid, then we all are, because this happens to absolutely everybody, okay? Hey, can I tell you a story? One time, I ended up in the hospital, and I almost didn't leave, because I had a pimple on my forehead that I should not have messed with, and I messed with it, and it got infected. No, I am dead serious. I wish I was joking. It's actually more common than you think. There's this area that we doctors call the danger triangle. It starts right here between your eyes, and it goes down around your nose. And if you have a pimple in that area, the infection can very easily spread into your sinuses and then get into your brain. And that's what happened to me. It got very serious very quickly, and I was lucky. I mean, can you imagine my family having to write that obituary? Dr. Dumbass was tragically struck down in the prime of his life after a long, courageous battle with a zit. He was an inspiration to all of us, especially when he wore a hat real low. Oh, it's good to see you laugh. Wow, I think that's the first time I've seen you smile today. And I know it's a cliche, but it really is good medicine. Laughter helps your body relax. It feels good. It's a release, just like crying. It releases tension and pent-up energy from your body. Well, if you're feeling a little bit better, and it looks like you are, and I think we have a game plan, right, for your healthcare tomorrow, at least the possibility of you coming into the clinic tomorrow, then I guess we're good, right? One more thing? Yeah, what's that? Oh, what was that for? Oh, that's very sweet. You are very sweet. Well, listen, you don't need to say thank you. No, really. Healthcare should just be there for everybody. This is how the world should work. And I'm glad that I was able to help. Really, that makes me feel good. It makes me happy. I'm going to look back on this and smile. Hey, I'm trying to keep things professional here. But I see the way you're looking at me. And you got me nervous. I like it. You know, your injury wasn't the only thing I noticed about you in the pharmacy. I also think you're incredibly beautiful. So I'm just acknowledging that that's there for me. But I came here as a doctor, and if I'm gonna leave as a doctor, I can't kiss you again. You can't. I mean, you kissed me. Let's be real about that. You snuck that one in there, but I can't do that again. Not if I'm gonna be your doctor. What if what? What if I wasn't your doctor? Well, yeah, that might change things, I suppose. Sure, you have another question? Sure. What's your question? When we were talking about laughter before, yeah. What about it? Oh, yeah, well, I was saying laughter, like crying, both of them are like a sort of release of tension. And as humans, we just carry around a lot of that tension of all different sorts. Social tension, financial tension. There's tension between us, too. I mean, between people, always. And you let that out, and it's like opening a steam valve, releases that. Why is that on your mind? Is that... Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess I walked right into that one, didn't I? Yeah, you're very clever, and you're very funny. And you're very, very beautiful. And I'm gonna be honest, I can normally think pretty clearly. That's part of my job, but ever since you gave me that little kiss on the cheek, I don't think there's been a thought in my head. I think I'm just kind of having an out-of-body experience right now. So, highly inappropriate for me to say as your doctor. But if I'm not saying it as your doctor, if I'm just saying it as some guy sitting on your couch who dropped by your house because he was worried about you, if that's who I am right now, then I think we're in a pretty different situation. And I think all bets are off. And I think we can just do what we want. You like the sound of that? In that case, please Close your eyes. I want to do something.